Speak, Nova, speak. Alright, good evening, y'all. Guy down in Texas sent this up here. It's a little solid state 200, and he wanted it back working. It had some 455s or 454s in it, I can't remember. That's part of the board on the back part of it. I ripped that relay system out, put another relay in it, put a new output cap, new coaxes. It just had wire. These wires was like this much too long, so I shortened them up to the rectifiers. Got a bunch of the stuff out of it and just rerouted it like I would a regular handmade built amp would be. It's a pretty neat little transformer. I've seen them like this before. Thing works really good. I had two. I didn't have no 454s. I didn't have nothing. I think this is wanting to be done on a cheap. I'm pretty sure of it. So I've done it as cheap as possible. These two transistors were direct pulls out of a Texas Star that was still in the factory box, and the guy wanted Toshiba's put in it. So no more than Texas Star, what they keyed on it, has ever been keyed on it, other than what I've keyed on it here. So it's just straight Class C, only the off and on works. The button to the turns the amp on. Alright, we had to reroute the wires, hook up that switch, redo the LEDs. This is supposed to be for sideband, but I mean not sideband, but preamp. And I don't really like building preamps. I can do it, but I don't like to. So I didn't put one on it. It's just straight Class C. And them lights won't dim down because I ain't got a choke pulling it down yet. I'm going to put a choke on it. I seen that this morning when I come out here. But just done this for the guy to get him up and going. I think he's going to be pretty happy because this thing only supposed to put out 200 watts, and it puts out way better than that now. And reflect looks really good on it. If I went back with that, you can get it out, but this way is much simpler. It's pretty laid out just like I'd regularly lay one out. It's just got traces. Some of the traces I didn't even use. I just run wires. I could have used them, but I didn't. But anyways, it's ready. And I think it does pretty good for what it normally supposed to have done. Alright. Reflect. Got the Cobra, little Cobra 29. I ain't had no sleep. Been taking medicine here lately, and it's got me not sleeping. 5-watt slug in reverse, going back towards the radio on this meter here. Turn the amplifier on. Well, turn the power on, turn the amplifier on. Reflect. Audio. Little bit over half a watt, which ain't really bad when it's putting out this. Audio. Then put a little key in it. That's about 30 or 40 watts. That's about 70, 80. It's about 80. About 100, about 90 watts. Old. Reflect come up just a little bit, but anything under a watt. Oh, so it's doing really good. It really needs a little fan on it. I don't know how much this guy talks, but it's got a decent amount of heat sink on it for just no more than 2 transistors is really the only thing is pulling off this whole heat sink, so it ain't gonna be too bad. This transformer here won't never get hot enough for this. The rectifiers back there, those are pretty damn good ones. I don't even know if they're attainable anymore, but I put new 3/16 coax up here to the relay, new good cap, used the same transformer, input and out, put 2 new caps in it, tuned the talk through, new key up circuit, new input caps, new output caps, new transformer cap right there, switch, use that same switch right here. When I got it, it didn't even have the turn switch in it, I don't think. I took it apart like a month or so ago and just getting to it now. I'm trying to catch up. I ain't gonna take in any more work for a little bit. I got some things I need to get done if mail will get here. Mail will not get here. The reason I hit the table again because my speaker system made noise over there, and I guess computer woke up. But anyways, there it is. I think it's pretty good. I put a little clear coat over top of it. This was all rusty as hell. It looked like it'd been thrown back in the back of a barn. I got a top for it, I've got it somewhere. But it's doing pretty good for 2 little DEIs. Audio. So y'all people with DEIs don't think any count. They do pretty good. And this is pulling under some voltage. But it does drop down because it transformer, of course, it was built for 455s. And it's got 2879s in it now. It's still pulling it. They're doing it pretty good too. See if I can get this camera shot on now without it being a glare on it. It's sitting at 20, near about 21 volts, 20.90, and it's pulling down to 1420, so 14.2 volts, which ain't too damn bad. Pretty efficient little transformer. It's only got 2 4700 caps on it, so what, 93 microfarad, 100,000. Yeah. But anyways, it's ready to go. I think it's doing pretty good. I'd be happy as hell with it. And I'm happy with the way it did turn out. Without it being a lot of work going in here, I could set a little relay down here, make I could bias it, I could do all kinds of things to it, but it's just going to keep taking more time. I've been doing this a little at a time. Set the peels, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, tuning it for a few minutes, putting the relay in, just rewiring it what took so long, putting these coaxes and shortening up all the leads tying everything up where it won't move. It's got to make a trip, so I got a little bit more tying to do. I'm gonna probably put a choke from there to ground to pull this thing down, which you can just key the mic while it's still got a little power on it and drains it completely out, which, you know, on this little amp, I don't think it's gonna hurt nothing. Them relays right there are pretty stout. That's a 8 amp relay. You ever notice that? Oh, a lot. But yeah, she's ready to go. I like it. It's still wired like it was. Antennas here, radios there. Got a fuse in it. It's ready to go. Little drop cord on it, which ain't got no ground fault. I need to change that to a ground fault plug. That would be nice, being that this little thing is like it is. Well, damn. Let's see if we can do that right quick. Wake my damn soldering iron up. That solder's so old on that and crystallized or chunked up or something. I don't know. It's right nasty. Oh, I got that plug off of it. These ain't very long cords, but I got what I could get at the time. The computer plug cords, and that's about all I could find at the time. Back when I bought them, I don't even think Fat Boy even sold that I've seen. I don't think he even sold cords then. Just I didn't see them on their website, but I probably could have called. See how dull as that knife is. It cut down in that ground, which don't really make a difference because it is going to be ground. No big deal, it's ground. Just make sure the green is ground. I'm pretty sure it is. Come on. Yep. Better safe than sorry sometimes. Come on. I'll have to call you back. Spam risk. Up. If somebody tried to call me out and I didn't answer the phone, it's because it said spam risk. So that's why I didn't answer that. This is not a big cord. It will pull a computer. It will pull a 500 watt computer, because evidently it'll pull more than that, because these plugs are pretty universal, and some of these computers has got 500 and 600 watt let's see if I can shorten that up. Yes, I can. Got 500 and 600 watt power supplies in them. The wire's got a shellac on it, and it just will not take solder unless you get that shellac off. At least I guess that's what they still call it. Watch my damn heat shrink up before I get it tacked down. Guarantee that heat shrink will not. Let's see, I got some butter. If I can get this on here without it shrinking up, because the heat is so close to it. Shorten this up a little bit. Alright, stay there. Be a good boy. I really need to get me some more heat shrink. I got some tubes that I bought a while back, and I would like to get another tube of that same stuff. It comes on a roll, pretty handy to have around, but I didn't buy but 3 different sizes. Of it. There you go. This was supposed to be just a few minute video, but I didn't even think about it. Like I said, I ain't been getting no sleep with a damn. That prednisone's putting it on my butt, keeping me awake. Shit gets me mind fogged. That's how I got that anyways. Let me get my vacuum cleaner back down here. got an earth ground now, so you gotta worry about it biting you. Alright. Now it's got a new drop cord on it too. Well, looks like I'm out of chokes too. I did have some real nice chokes. Well, out of them too. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Alright. I'll go back up. Oh, the old 1. Yep, 400 watts. There you go. Now you know it can be safe, because that is metal all of it, and it didn't have no earth ground. And now it's got it. I may have can find a choke to put on this thing to bleed it off when you cut it off. But like I said, you can, that bleeds it off. It's like it's going in to transmit, but it ain't enough to transmit. But pretty good little amp. I like it. I wish I had some of these kits. I'd make up some for myself, get these little transformers. Like I said, these, I think they're pretty hard to obtain now. I don't know. You probably have to special order so many of them to get them. But there you go. New drop cord, everything. So all I gotta do is put the little top on it. I could actually add a little fan to that. No. It ain't got quite enough bump stop to do it. Nope. That's too thick. I need to put one to the top of the case. That ain't gonna do it much good. It'll help cool the transformer a little bit. Rectifies maybe, but I don't think you got nothing to worry about. I think you're pretty safe. I think you got another few years left in it. Just, I'm putting probably 5 watts into it now, 4 or 5 watts. And it's just doing pretty good, 400 all day. Audio. Old. I think I could add maybe 10 more puff to that input and get it down. It's 15. It's 10. It's 15. I could have just put a tuner in here and just called it quits and been done with it and tuned it, but I like putting fixed caps because people like to get their hands in there and turn shit. That's the reason I don't try to leave no fixed capacitance in nothing. Audio. Nah, it actually raised it a little bit. It's too much. It called for 117 puff. And I got 115 in there. And believe it or not, that 2 puff makes a difference. And I just added 10, so it overseeded what it was supposed to be, but I couldn't get exactly 117 with the fixed caps. I mean, I could if I just sat down and messed around with it all damn day long. But I said, no, I ain't gonna do that. Got all this stuff to do. Like I said, this thing's got to go to Texas, so just making sure everything's cinched down. I don't want it to be nothing wrong with it when it gets down there. Audio. Oh, yeah, half a watt. Teensy little bit of a half a watt reflect, but getting 400 out, you losing a half a watt and putting out 400, that's nothing as far as SWR. Talk through's real good. The amp is off. I know the light's still on, but it, like I said, ain't draining down. Talk through. Audio. That's going up a little bit, but when I checked the talk through it, it was about a 1.1, and that's what it's about showing up there. Alright then. Y'all have a good day. Another little solid state 200 fixed up. Y'all have a good day. Later.